Alright guys, it's me, 25, and this is a little announcement video that next week, starting from the 10th to the 16th, so the Monday to the Sunday, is going to be a whole week devoted to one particular platform. So that would mean my Let's Play will stop, and any other videos that I wanted to do will stop just for 1 week, so I can basically dedicate a whole week to the Game Boy. Yes, I've had this idea in my head for a while. I just want to do like a week of just a complete dedication to a system, or two systems in this case, the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. These are the actual Game Boys that I played on when I was a kid. This one is especially important to me because this is my first ever handheld console. I got it with Pokemon Gold, my favourite Game Boy game ever, so I'll obviously be showing that. But it's going to be different in a sense that every day is going to be a different franchise that you love on the channel, only their Game Boy equivalent. So week 1 we have Crash Bandicoot. Yes, there's I think there's all the Game Boy games on it, apart from I haven't got Crash Nitro Kart, which I probably will show you anyway. Basically, any games I don't have as the actual physical copy of, I'll play it on an emulator. Despite as much as me hating it, I will do it anyway because I want to show off all the games on it. So we've got Crash weird name for this, Crash Bandicoot X. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. XS, or The Huge Adventure. No idea. And Crash 2 Entranced, which is, yeah, basically I'll cover all these in the video obviously, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be playing. Day 2 will be devoted to Spyro the Dragon. So I've got 3 of them here. One of them's on the emulator. I'll record that later. I think I'm going to put the fusion into one video because that's an interesting series. I'll get into that in a minute in the video. Day 3 will be Rayman. I've got 2 Rayman games here. I think that's all the ones I know. Rayman 3, that's a very good game. I'm going to get into that. I'm excited to play that again. Anyway, day 4, it's Pokemon. Now, I'm interested to see what I'm going to do with Pokemon because there's a lot of Game Boy games of Pokemon. But the ones I own Red and I own Gold in quite good condition, so I'll comment to play those again. And I got Fire Red. I used to have Ruby, but I lost it. I will probably cover that in the video as well. Day 5, sorry, is Mario. Mario's going to be interesting because there's a lot of Mario games. So we got the actual original Game Boy Mario games. That's going to be interesting for a particular reason, if you know what it is. There's that, and there's also the racing. There's a few games I might cover on the ROM. So yeah. Then day 6 will be Zelda. I only own one Zelda Game Boy game, which is Link's Awakening. I own the Oracle of Seasons on 3DS, but I can't really record that, so I'm going to do it on an emulator again. And then on day 7, I got nothing. You know why? Because I don't own the games. You will find out what it is on the day, but if you can guess, you'll guess. Anyway, I might do like a few other games that I might like an honorable mention to, such as like Dr. Mario, Golf, and Tetris. These games are very fond to my memory because I used to have these when I was a kid. Some of the original games I used to own, and yeah. So basically, it's a whole week of Game Boy. So, without further ado, well, let's start it next week. This week will just be, you know, the Ratchet 2 Let's Play and other stuff I can think of. Yeah. I hope you enjoy it. It will be coming up. It will start first thing with Crash XS, or Huge Adventure, on Monday, the 10th. Oh, I forgot to actually mention one thing. You're probably wondering how I'm actually going to record the actual physical copies of the games. Well, fortunately, I've got 2 things in mind. One, it is, if I can zoom it in, focus, it is the Game Boy player for the GameCube. Very, very awesome thing here. As you can see, a little demonstration of it. Move over, Mario. This is Crash. I'm just about to record it, but before I start, I just wanted to mention how I'm going to do it. So yeah, this plays the Game Boy games on the screen really nicely, and I get to record it. And the thing about this is you can actually use a Game Boy to play it, but unfortunately I don't have the actual lead, so yeah. And another way I could do it for the Game Boy Color games is with the Super Game Boy on the Super Nintendo. I might not do this, but basically the reason why I don't like it is that much because Game Boy Color games don't really seem to come out better. So like you got more colours with that than you have with this, because that's better obviously. But this is good. This is good for recording old Game Boy games and playing it with your Super Nintendo controller, which is arguably one of the best controllers ever. Anyway, so get to recording. I will see you next